Hello, how are you? I'm well. I went on a little mini trip. I love those. They're so great, little mini vans. Off you go, you load your whip up and just go. It's pretty cool. The downside was going through the Rockies. There's no snow. I remember when I was younger and I would travel with my family, how majestic and infamous the mountain seemed, and with not I used to feel so insignificant, when I would drive through. It was so just in awe. And this time it was like there's no snow on any of the peaks, and I'm like, ooh, you know, pretty sure that in the summer up there, it used to be white and glacier and kitten. I'm sorry you're hunting, but you're going to knock that down. Come on. Apologies. The cat is hunting a fly, a moth, or whatever. You know how they sneak in, go to the light in the summer. Come on. I come home, she has a big battle. Oh, so much to tell you. Anyway, it was heartbreaking to see that the snow was not there. But that kind of ties in with the ocean catching on fire, so none of it makes any sense. Anyway, um yeah, it was a good little vacation. I went and seen my youngest daughter, and there was a bit of a celebration and a reveal of what her babino is going to be when she arrives. Yeah, granddaughter, pretty stoked. Ah, this is her first, so it's very exciting, and she and her beau are very happy, and I met his folks, and oh, yeah, it was good. It's a good little vacation. I really enjoyed it, and I never noticed a lot of support towards some of the things that are going on in our world in Alberta, and it kind of unsettled me a little, I guess. I don't know, I seen one little monumental thing on one overpass that said 215, and it had the orange flag and a few other things beside it, but that was about it, you know. I mean, yeah. Anyway, it's disheartening that so many people just don't understand what the indigenous are trying to say. You know, I mean, yes, we have, or there is, I guess is a better way to phrase it, there is the odd one out there who's going to voice their own anger and frustration and come across as, we're taking our land, we're taking your house, we're taking it all, that's unfortunately not really what this is about. What this movement is about is to bring awareness, that and acknowledgement that these things happened, and that's all that it's really about. Is we need to, everybody, the government, everybody involved, the churches, all of it, you know, the RCMP, all of it, they all need to acknowledge and take responsibility for the actions of. And by doing that, by taking a responsibility, it's by stopping and changing what is going on. And everybody's in such an uproar. I mean, if I can understand that, come on, you guys are just for no reason. Like, you know, um, we are in the wrong, okay? We consumers, okay? If you don't like the other C word, that you're here, colonizer. Yeah, that C word. Um, you know, then call yourself a consumer, however you want to look at it. Like, we need to stop consuming everything we come into touch with and try to leave it at its natural state in the future. Try to restore what should have been a natural state in the first place. You know, um, it's okay for every other uh, migrate, immigrant. I don't want to use those words. For every citizen that comes to Canada, it's absolutely okay for them to bring their religious beliefs and their customs and all those things. Okay? The indigenous were told that they were not allowed to keep their customs or their beliefs in the creator or in their spiritual ways or in their idea of unity and family and you know right down to they were not allowed to keep their language. So you tell me why it's okay if pardon me, Punjabi is spoken, or Korean, or German. All of these languages are okay to be spoken. French, Cajun, pick a language. It's all okay to be spoken except the indigenous language. You're allowed to have a Catholic church and temples, and you know their totem poles are being burnt down. You know, that is their history books. We write it on paper on something that is frivolous and will biodegrade and break down and get lost over time. Theirs, their history is in their art, is in their totems, it's in their stories. It goes from generation to generation. And to this day, you know, we as a colonized consumer group um still have that same mindset. And that, in a nutshell, is what that is going on with all of this. Is we need to stop and recognize all the things that we continue to do and we have adapted from our ancestors, right? Build bigger, work harder, get more, take more, the one with the most wins. That mindset, okay? That is not the mindset of the indigenous at all. Okay, if their mindset is to share with one another, to care for one another and to love one another, you know. So I guess what I'm saying is, these voices that are speaking out right now, okay? Some of them are pretty angry. I don't blame them because this, they've been trying to say everything. All of this was happening to our people, and you guys kept doing this, you know. And I mean, you see missing persons photos everywhere. It's all over the news. Um, there's still that discrimination. There's still that racism there. It's still there. And I hope that with this little bit that I've shared with you, that my opinion and my heart and how I feel and see and view and hear what is being said by the majority of the indigenous people, you know, look up what Turtle Island means. You know, it's a wonderful thing. It truly is. Be kind. Love yourself. Love one another. Be true to yourself. Love one another. Forgive one another. I mean, I've been saying this from, I think, my very first realization of what this platform was and where I was, you know. Um, love yourself. Really, truly love yourself. And when you're able to do that, you naturally love and care for others, you know, and that is what it's about. If you're able to help somebody, help them with no expectations or expecting some kind of um, payment for it or compensation or oh well, that one time I helped you, you need to help, like, if you're able to help somebody, help them, and just take that love that you just shared that other person and allow yourself to be full with that, and that is what this is all about. Okay. you know so yes, we need to get fresh water on those reservations. I don't care how, and I don't care who said they would and what they would, and who paid who for it. It still needs to be done. So we got to do this. And, the political end of it, let's let the politicians worry about that. And us as a unified people of Turtle Island, you know, really just start moving forward and understanding. Slow down, you know. And how many people profited off of the, 1 second, I gotta find real words. How many people profited off of the orange t-shirt? How many artists' art got stolen, you know? I purposely and will continue to purposely purchase from artists directly. And they tell me exactly where and what, and, the money goes to and what they're fighting for. And I'm like, oh, really? Here's some more. That's a tip, you know? Only to find that, well, 80% of the stuff they're selling on just Amazon alone is stolen art. So, not cool, you know? You're gonna call me that. But you're acting like that by those type of actions. That's that's the whole point, you know? End of story. So, you know, when you hear them, no. When you hear us say, we gotta do better, people, that's what they mean. Okay? We gotta do better. We need to appreciate what we have. We need to use what we have. We need to, you know, quit buying up every square inch of treed piece of land that's left just so we can put in another fucking golf course. Oh, sorry, pardon my language. You know, another golf course or amusement park or, you know, truly, do we need that? Do we truly need that? Probably not. But the person with the most wins, right? No, no. That's the colonistic mindset. So let's go back to just loving the land, loving the world, loving the planet, loving one another, you know. Go out and grow a damn vegetable garden, okay? You know, seriously, grow a vegetable garden. You're probably gonna need it. Right. Yeah. We need to do better, you guys. So, you know, just try to look past the anger. Look for the elders. Look for the educated and listen with an open mind and an open heart and actually hear. You know, I mean, I don't know how this one man stands the abuse he gets. Yep. And it's a lot. And it's not okay. All because he just wants people to realize what I just told you. You know, so I'm on a journey. I mean, I'm on my journey, of course. This is my journey. That's what my page is about. But I'm on a journey. I am trying to find my I'm going to see what I can do to help this become more aware, more understood. That the things that are pardon me, the things that are being said are not meant in derogatory ways. Okay, they're meant so that pardon me, we can understand where they're coming from, like they're from their point of view. And You know, Canada is Canada, and it may not have been the best way or the right way or any, like, nowhere near close to being the correct way to become a country. We, we really messed that part of it up by, force, anger, etc. Okay. Um, we can change that. We can go forward. We can be better. We can do better. And I'm on my journey to help spread that word. I don't know. I know I'm not very articulated, but I know that this is important. That this needs to happen. That we need unity in the world. We need unity on Turtle Island. Please look into Turtle Island. We need unity between each and every one of us as brothers and sisters. Okay, well, that's what I had to say. So, peace and blessings to each and every one of you.